Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander Boys Lacrosse on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon, and we are about to get underway, and we are underway as Logan Gauthier has taken the face-off for the Highlanders, facing off against the Mustangs of Medford. Highlanders getting the first possession here. Highlanders come in 2-3 overall. The Mustangs come in 6-1 overall. Mustangs did make the playoffs last year. They were the GBL champions last year as well, as they finished last year's season 13-5. They lost in the first round of the playoffs to Wakefield Memorial 13-2. Highlanders last year finished 7-11 outside playoff contention. As they come into this season now 2-3, their opening game of the season was a loss to these Mustangs by the score of 8-3 back on April 2nd. So a rematch here for the Highlanders and the Mustangs, as the Mustangs have possession now in the attacking zone. Ball's handled there by Copper Sioux. Mustangs dominated the Highlanders last year as they defeated them 13-1 and 19-3. So you see the difference in the goal differential there this year, 8-3 the loss for the Highlanders in the first game. But you see Sioux right there driving in, getting that one by Sean Hickey, Highlander goaltender. Sioux starts off the scoring for Medford as they lead 1-0, 10:37. Remains here in the first quarter. In lacrosse, 4 quarters of action, 12-minute quarters. The clock will run as the ball is out of bounds. Anytime the ball is out of bounds, the clock stops for face-offs after goals. And we will have another face-off here as Gauthier and Pacini facing off there. Gauthier for the Highlanders. Looks like he gets the face-off, and he does. Tough there in the midfield area, but he's able to get through. And we've got that shot to the goal. Nice shot there as the Highlanders. Gauthier evens things up. So the Highlanders able to quickly even this up. A great job by Gauthier. He was able to win the face-off. Gets the shot at goal. Gets it past Medford goaltender Josh Santos. So 1-1 is our score. Highlanders able to even this one up. Gauthier and Pacini once again. Midfield face-off here. Tied up 1-1. Again, Gauthier, an excellent job on the face-off as he's able to get that and maintain control for the Highlanders. Mistake in the pass there. Cleaned up by Mannion. Mannion, his pass, though, into space, taken away by Medford as they will transition now, looking to go on the attack. DJ McDonough with it as he will get it into the attacking zone. Good interception there of the pass as they were trying to get it weak side over to Milo Liu. Able to be taken away by the Highlanders. Good steal there by Ryan Willard. Now the Highlanders on the attack is out wide. Has it is DiCarlo. DiCarlo gets it back to the X position to Shane Doe. That ball taken away, though, by Medford as Doe wasn't able to handle it. Medford now looking to transition to the attack, and they do successfully as James Montello brings it into the attacking zone. Montello's pass, though, gets through. Out of bounds. It will go to the Highlanders. If the ball goes out of bounds off of an errant pass, the passing team loses that possession to the opposing team. If the ball goes out of bounds after an attempted shot, whichever team had somebody closest to the ball when it went out of bounds maintains the possession. Ball stolen away in midfield by Medford, and they have it down in the attacking zone, number 12. Tremlett with it now. As Tremlett will pull it out. Looks to drop into that X position behind the goal. As there's 15 yards behind the goal that's known as the X, as Tremlett came out from the X position, tried to fire that one. Got it across the goal mouth, out of bounds, and you see there, out of bounds, the shot goes out of bounds. Closest team to it was Medford. They had the player closest to it as it went out of bounds, so they maintained the possession. So they now have it. Cooper Sioux with it. Sioux driving in. His shot is blocked. Good job by Hickey there as the Highlanders try to get control here. Ball is controlled by Tim Jones. Jones brings it out of the defensive end, passes it forward to Rosas. Colin trying to pick that one up, dribbling it along the ground, unable to control though. Highlanders do have it in the attacking zone, but Sue is able to take it away. Cooper Sue with it now, harried back in the defensive X position there and loses the ball as Austin Pereira with it now. Pereira brings it into the Highlander attacking zone. Highlanders will set their offense here. Top of is Rosas. Rosas' shot handled there. As Santos will begin the attack here for Medford. His pass forward though, unable to be handled, now dribbling along the ground, able to be picked up by Sue. Sue, the goal scorer for Medford, and we have a flag on the play. Highlanders are going to get flagged as they were going after Sue. So when play is stopped, we're going to see what the addressing of that flag is going to be. Currently, Medford has the advantage because they have possession. When they lose possession, we will see what that flag is about. Sue with it now at the top of the attacking zone, gets it here near side. Driving down here near side is Duas Golden, gets it to the X position. As Tremlett brings it out from X, gives it back to Sue. Sue drives in, Pereira defending him nicely. They get it over to Doyas Golden. Golden driving in. Takes that shot, but hits it, shoots it wide. Who's it going to go to as his shot goes out of bounds? Medford was closest, but the stoppage now will address what the penalty was. So we're going to have a foul going against the Highlanders. Interference foul going against the Highlanders, so now they're going to be a man down. 5 Highlanders here on the field, 6 attackers for Medford. Man up situation for Medford for the next minute of play. As Doyas Golden has it out wide, gets it to Tremlett now, who's moved out from the X position. Doyas Golden with the shot blocked by Hickey. Breaking through to grab it is Villagreen. As Villagreen gets that out, but it's going to get out of the attacking zone, being chased down by Pereira, but he's not able to, or Tim Jones, I should say, but not able quite to get to it. Man up situation still for Medford. So they maintain the possession. Tremlett with it now. Gets it to Doyas Golden. Doyas Golden's shot. No good. Goes wide. Possession maintained by Medford. They'll bring it out from the X position. That's nice shot there, down low, worm burner from Tremlett. Gets it by Hickey. Man up goal for Medford. As Tremlett with that low shot, able to get it right by Hickey. Medford takes the lead 2-1, 5:26 remaining here in the first quarter. Gautier and Pacini again. Gautier once again dominating in the face-off, able to get the possession for the Highlanders. Gautier takes a shot. That one's handled easily by Santos. Medford now transitioning to the attack. So get it out to number 4, Scally. Scally gets that forward, looking for Tremlett. Tremlett's chasing that one down. Highlanders trying to get to it. Tim Jones trying to reach in, unable to get it, but Willard comes away with it. Willard passes that one forward. Errant pass in the midfield area, though. Taken by Langer. Langer breaks into the attacking zone. Medford settles into their attack. Tremlett will take it. Tremlett gave Medford the lead with that man-up goal. As you see, Cooper Sue coming back out. Or I'm sorry, Stephanopoulos coming back out. Thomas Stephanopoulos out. Now Doyos Golden around the side, takes the shot. That goes off the post. And Pereira comes out with speed, transitioning into the attack. Strike Colin Rosas, sorry about that. As Rosas gets it into the middle, gets it to Shane Doe. Doe looking to get it to X position to DiCarlo. And it goes out of bounds. stays with the Highlanders as Medford was the last to touch it. So DiCarlo now. Coming out from the X position, harried back there. Ball taken away as it was knocked out of the cross of DiCarlo. Good defensive play there by Rosas as it was knocked away from Medford, causing the turnover to Gauthier. Now Gauthier has it. Gets it over to Pereira. Pereira now spinning, trying to get away from his defender. Scally defends him tightly. Pereira using the speed around the side, gets into the X position. Looking for somebody to pass to, gets it here near side to Rosas. Highlanders working their offense as Gauthier gets it back to Pereira. 3:15 remaining here in the first quarter. Highlanders down by a goal, 2-1. Gauthier defended tightly there, gets it knocked out of his cross, trying to pick it up, and we have a whistle. The infraction will go against Medford. Turnover back to the Highlanders. So Highlanders will get the restart here. Pereira gets it down along the goal line near side to Rosas. Now Gauthier and Rosas working in here near side. Rosas trying to find a way in. So he spins around, fires it towards the net. Nice job there by Santos. So he picks that one clean. Santos looks to key the attack for Medford, but his pass is errant into midfield. Tim Jones trying to get control of it there. As Tim rolls it along, dribbles it along the ground, and he'll pick it up into the attacking zone. Pass down to the near far side of the goal, I should say. Santos is able to get a hold of that one. Good thought there by Tim Jones. So he was trying to connect up, I think, with DiCarlo on that far side, right on the goal line. See what the stoppage is here as the ref putting the flag back in his pocket. And Medford will be down a man. They are called for the infraction. As number 12, Trimlett's going to head to the sin bin. Highlanders now, minute 51, they are man up for the next minute. So Gauthier now in the man up situation. So get it over near side. Shane Doe, far side, Shane Doe with it. Back to Rosas. Now Gauthier looking for Owen Rosas. Owen will chase it down. They switch positions. Skip pass far side looking for Shane Doe. Doe pulls it out. You see with the man-up situation, Medford defending, very similar to a power play in hockey, getting into that tight defensive position as that shot is knocked down by Santos. He's able to get hold of it as DiCarlo wasn't able to knock it in. Medford trying to get it out. Goes out of bounds. Highlanders will get it after the errant pass. Rosas, Colin Rosas will bring it in for the Highlanders. Speed is a premium here in Lacrosse. As they get it to Doe. Doe down to the goal line to Owen Rosas. Penalty almost expired for the Highlanders in this man-up situation. Need to get a shot on goal, trailing by a goal. So have it at the top of the attacking zone. Owen Rosas keying the attack. Now he gets it to Colin Rosas. A shot. It's taken care of there by Santos. Santos just swallowing up those balls near the goal. Medford able to transition that one out as they're in the midfield area, but almost lost there. As Langer almost lost it, and they do lose it as they get it into the attacking zone. So the Highlanders back on the counterattack, less than 10 seconds, 5 seconds remaining. Gauthier to the goal mouth, can't get it in. And Santos down to his knees, able to crush that ball under his netting, and that will do it for the first quarter of play. The Highlanders trail the Mustangs by the score of 2-1. Goals by Cooper Sue and Nathan Tremlett for the Mustangs. Logan Gauthier, the goal scorer for the Highlanders, as the Highlanders trailing after one quarter. Don't forget, here on Somerville Ed TV, we have all the spring sports action for you. We have the boys lacrosse you see here today. We're going to have girls lacrosse as well. Of course, the girls lacrosse coming off a playoff season, a GBL championship as well. Also, we have softball action coming up, boys volleyball action, and of course Highlander baseball coming up as well. Highlander baseball doing great, leading the GBL, undefeated in the GBL, currently 5-0 after shutting out the reigning GBL champion Lynn Classical Rams. We have that game available specifically on Somerville Ed TV, a great pitching performance by the Bourne brothers. Ian Bourne started that game, Colin Bourne finished it up, and great offensive performance up and down the lineup by the Highlanders as well. Check that out on Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, mash those buttons. Call your Uncle Artie in Altoona and let him know that he should like, share, and subscribe as well, so he can also keep track of Somerville Ed TV's sports coverage. We also have coverage of every single Somerville graduation ceremony this spring. So make sure you're letting everybody know that that is available as well here on Somerville Ed TV. Mash those buttons. Get our subscribers up. We really appreciate it as we are almost underway here in the second quarter of action from Dilboy Stadium. Highlanders trailing by a goal. Logan Gauthier is the lone goal scorer for the Highlanders. He has been dominant in the face-off circle for the Highlanders. They've done an excellent job of getting that initial possession. But unfortunately, a man-up situation for Medford is the difference thus far. They were able to take advantage of it. Highlanders unable to take advantage of a late man-up situation in that first quarter. We are underway here in the second quarter. So the Highlanders have possession, another face-off win for Gauthier. As Logan drives it in, takes the shot, and Santos, good vision, just picks that one right out of the air. Highlanders need to take a note from Trimlett, as that was blocked momentarily, but Santos very, very calmly just handled it. But then his pass out of the defensive zone goes errant and out of bounds. Highlanders will get the possession. Highlanders need to take a note from Nathan Trimlett's goal that he scored for the Mustangs. Highlanders keep firing the ball probably shoulder height, torso height at Santos, and he's picking those clean. They need to get the ball down along the ground to him, maybe see whether they can get some low shots past him. As Pereira will bring this back to the X position behind the goal. Pereira looking to get out from behind there, defended by Scully. Pereira keying the attack for the Highlanders here. He's joined back there in the X position. As that is sent across by Doe. Nice shot attempt there. They did go low, and Santos ready for that one as well. As Owen Rosas with the low shot there. Santos kept a good wide base and got his net down there to hold on to it. Now Medford transitioning into the attack as James Montello brings it into the attacking zone. Montello plays it back into Cooper Sue's net. Sue will key the attack here. Sue drives in, drops it to Trimlett. Trimlett coming out from X. Well played there. A little two-man game as Sue ranging around the outside of the attacking zone. Trimlett coming out from the X position, takes the pass, and immediately puts it into the Highlander net behind Highlander goalie Sean Hickey. An excellent offensive play there for the Mustangs, gives them the 3-1 lead. Another face-off here. Patrick Salvato for the Highlanders taking the face-off, and the Highlanders come away with it as Matt Mannion has it. Mannion, though, gets his pass taken right out of the air, but he knocks that out of the cross. A little physicality there. It's going to be Highlander ball. As Colin Rosas with it. Looks near side. That's just picked out of the air clean. Good job there by number 8, Donald McDonough. As Trimlett now has it near side for the Mustangs. 9:20 remaining in the half. Highlanders down 3-1. Trimlett gets it over to Sue. Sue and Trimlett combined for their most recent goal. Some changes going on as they get the last attacker they want on the field, number 22, Doyas Golden, who also was very aggressive with his attack. You see there, nice job there by the Highlanders as Colin Rosas did a great job checking Doyas Golden. And it's a flag being thrown right there. It's going to be called against Medford. Highlanders have the possession. During the next stoppage, we will see what the flag is about, but the Highlanders will have a man-up situation coming. As the pass is out wide, couldn't be handled by Owen. Owen does chase it down. Now Owen loses that from the cross. And Medford will get it on the turnover, and that will cause the stoppage. And we will see about the penalty. So once again, it's going to be an interference penalty. Actually, no, strike that. Holding is the call, I think. So the Highlanders' second time today will be in the man-up situation. 6 attackers, 5 defenders, and a goalie. Think of it as a lacrosse power play as Gauthier has it at the top of the attacking zone. Gauthier here near side. Gives it to Doe. Doe gives it to Pereira. Pereira's shot goes wide. Highlanders will maintain possession as they were the closest when it went out of bounds. DiCarlo will key this in for the Highlanders from behind the net. He gets it to Owen Rosas. Now to Gauthier. Gauthier keying the offense for the Highlanders. Owen Rosas with the low shot. Santos does a great job with that as well. Trimlett scored for Medford in a very similar situation in a man-up situation. Medford now with the ball as they get it out. Cooper Sue is the man in the sin bin, by the way. So one of the better offensive players for Medford, not on the field right now. Is that ball out of bounds? A little extracurriculars going on there. A lot of hockey crossover between these two teams. A lot of Highlander hockey players on the lacrosse team. A lot of Medford hockey players on the Medford lacrosse team. Of course, you know, two teams battled into overtime on the ice this past season. Medford's victory very well could have cost Somerville a home playoff game in that overtime Medford victory. Medford now getting their attack set. They remain a man down, as after all the conflagrations, both teams are down a man. So Medford and Somerville both down a man. 5-on-5 lacrosse going on here in front of the goalie Hickey. As Trimlett has it in X position, gets it blocked as he tried to pass out. Nice job by Ryan Willard with the long cross. Now Trimlett again. The pass. Beautiful pass by Trimlett. Milo Liu, number 15, right there near side, puts it home. 5-on-5. Medford gets their 4th goal. As Liu gets his first goal of the contest. 4-1 now. The Medford lead. 6:18 remaining in the first half. Vincent Castro will come out for the face-off for Medford, facing off against Gauthier. Gauthier has been tremendous in the face-off circle. Once again, he wins the face-off. Highlanders begin with possession. It's Gauthier trying to get past Castro. Castro very physical, as Gauthier is able to get it into the attacking zone. Now Gauthier breaking towards the net, loses the ball though, and picked up by McDonough for Medford. Now McDonough will give it up once he gets the attacking zone as he gives it to Tremlett. Tremlett defended by Willard, and Tremlett finds the 5-hole on Hickey. Willard had dropped off him, playing for the pass, and Tremlett said, "Thank you very much. I'll take that space and use it to shoot." Again, down low, puts it in the back of the net. 3 goals now for Tremlett today. 5-1 is the Mustang lead. 5:42 remaining in the first half. Patrick Salvato in to take the face-off. He won his lone face-off attempt earlier this quarter. And Salvato fighting for it there against Pacini. And it's going to be a push-off against Medford. Possession will go to the Highlanders. And they get it into the attacking zone so they can set their offense. Tim Jones with it. Jones gives it off to Pereira. It's Pereira trying to find a way towards the net. He'll run around to the X, using his speed to go all the way around. Tried that tight angle shot all the way across the goal mouth. Tried to go far side on that shot, just wasn't quite able to. Tough angle. Tim Jones with it now. Jones harried there by McDonough. As McDonough able to knock the cross out of Tim's hands. Ball will go over to Medford. After Tim lost the cross, could not address it with his hands, attempted to. So we go over to Medford. Medford with the attack. Tremlett has it near side. 4:10 remaining in the half. Tremlett gives it up to Sue. Sue and Tremlett have been excellent this game. Sue with 1 goal, also with an assist. Sue now driving in near side. He goes 5-hole on Hickey as well. And that is a goal. As Cooper Sue gets his 2nd goal of the game. 6-1 is the Mustang lead. 3:56 remains in the first half. Gautier back into the face-off circle against Pacini. Gautier with the face-off victory once again. Highlanders continue to win these face-offs, but are not able to do anything with those initial possessions. As Gautier gets it into the attacking zone. Scully defending him. Gautier with the pass. Gets it to Shane Doe. Doe able to pick it up, defended by McDonough. Doe spins around. Brings it back to the top of the attacking zone. Just a straight man-to-man, basically, that Medford's playing. As Owen Rosas with it now. And Rosas, he's able to get away from his man. He breaks down inside. Gautier couldn't handle the pass here near side. Trying to pick it up was DiCarlo, but he wasn't able to field it either. And now coming away with it is Nianakis. Nianakis, though, his pass knocked away, stolen away by Castro. Now Castro with speed through the midfield area into the attacking zone. Passes it down, shot taken, knocked away by Hickey. Handled, though, by Medford as Tremlett now gets it near side. He winds up, shoots, and scores. You cannot give Nathan Tremlett any space like that. That's his 4th goal. As Medford took the turnover and on the counter-attack, able to get it into the back of the net. Timeout on the field, 2:44 remaining. Highlanders now down 7-1. Tremlett has broken it open here in the second quarter for Medford. Back at Dilboy Stadium after the goal by Tremlett. Medford leads 7-1, 2:44 remaining in the first half. Gautier, Piscini once again in the face-off circle. Again, the Highlanders have dominated face-offs so far today, as Gautier trying to win this one. Medford might come away with their first face-off victory, but no. Gautier ends up scooping it away as Trimlett now chasing him down in midfield. Can't go past the 50-yard line, though, and Gautier brings it into the attacking zone. Handled far side by Owen Rosas, as Rosas gives it back to Pereira. And now over to Colin Rosas, as Colin will key the attack here. 2:15 remains in the first half. Highlanders down by 6 goals, need to generate some offense here late in this half. Shane Doe with it. Doe out wide, gives it to Rosas. Owen cuts back, looks to get in, tries the shot, blocked away. I think that was actually number 13, Jeremy Morris, who blocked that. Now Medford trying to get control, but Pereira is able to control for the Highlanders as he spins away and drives in towards the goal. Got past 2 Medford defenders, tried the pass over to the other side to Rosas, as Rosas couldn't quite handle that pass, and the Medford Mustangs able to steal it away. Now good steal there for the Highlanders as Tim Jones steals that one right out of the air. Looks for Rosas on the bounce pass. Rosas kicks it back to Gautier. Gautier back to Owen Rosas. It's now the Highlanders. Minute 15 remaining. Set their offense. Pereira here near side. Gives it off to DiCarlo. DiCarlo spinning back to the top of the offensive attack. DiCarlo. Over to Owen Rosas. Rosas now. Highlanders not finding any lanes to attack through. Man-to-man defense of Medford doing an excellent job staying with their men, checking each man individually. As Pereira, using his speed, spins away from his defender, tries to take the shot, and if the Highlanders are able to slip their defenders, then Santos, number 10, is right there. Santos decides he's going to take this one out himself, as he comes all the way down. This is the goalie, Santos, driving down, and Santos is going to put that one into the back of the net. Josh Santos, Medford goalie. Well, I would say thumb to the eye of the Highlanders. Their goalie coming coast to coast, finishes it off, and gets the goal. 8-1, the Mustang lead, 17.8 remaining in the first half. Eight to 1, the Medford lead, 17.8 remains. As Gautier in the face-off circle gets the win. Highlanders will have possession here to end the first half. They need to do something quickly here with it, as Owen Rosas out wide with it. Rosas looks to get it back to Gautier. Gautier, the lone goal scorer for the Highlanders. As Gautier spins, and that will do it, as they could not generate an offensive opportunity to finish off the half. Highlanders go into half trailing by 7. The Mustangs up 8-1. We'll be back for second half action here from Dill Boys Stadium on Somerville Ed TV. We are back here at Dill Boys Stadium. Highlanders trailing the Mustangs of Medford by the score of 8-1. As we open out second half action, we have a goalie change for the Mustangs, as Alexander Pinto has come in to play goalie for the Mustangs. Josh Santos, their starting goalie, has been tremendous so far this game. Throughout that entire first half, he even picked up a goal to end the half. So 8-1 is the Medford advantage. The Highlanders once again won the face-off. Logan Gautier has been tremendous in the face-off circle, but that has basically been the only positive of the day for the Highlanders is number 9, Gautier. He has the Highlanders' lone goal and a clean record of winning faceoffs. But those possessions the Highlanders have won from Gautier's faceoffs have not resulted in goals, as Santos was so firm and strong in the net for the Mustangs. Now the Highlanders might have an opportunity against Alexander Pinto, but first they've got to fight off this offensive possession by Medford as Sue has it out top. Sue driving, pushed out to the far side. Number 12, Nathan Tremlett, right there with the ball behind the goal in the X position. He has been the offensive star. 4 goals for Tremlett. It's defended there by Tim Jones. As Tremlett comes out from X, looking for Sue. Pass, though, unable to be controlled, but picked up by Medford as Walker gets it. As Braden Walker now has it, gives it back to Tremlett. Tremlett, though, does not make the clean catch on the pass, but he's able to pick it up. Now Tremlett over to Sue. Sue and Tremlett, number 3 Sue, number 12 Tremlett. They have been the offensive powerhouses for the Mustangs. So they have counted for now. I was about to say they had accounted for 6 of the Mustangs' goals. They now account for 7 of the Mustangs' 9 goals as Cooper Sue begins the second half the way he started the first half, with a goal. That's his 3rd goal of the game, 9-1, the Medford lead. (10-10) remains in the 3rd quarter. As this time in the face-off circle is Patrick Salvato. Salvato, he's also won both face-offs he's had, and the Highlanders do come away with this one eventually. Tim Jones with it. As Jones through the midfield area. Gets it knocked out of his cross, but reacquires. As Jones takes the shot, trying to test Pinto right off the bat. Pinto knocks it up over the netting, and he will hold on to it, finally get control of it in his crease. Medford now with possession is Pinto. Out of his crease, fires it forward. Trying to get the possession, and they do, is Jeremy Morris. Morris, though, his pass, he was looking for Castro, stolen away by the Highlanders. As Pereira tried to feed Owen Rosas here near side, Rosas unable to field the pass. Medford will get it on the turnover. Highlanders just a difficult time in terms of their offensive possessions, effectively passing the ball. Medford plays a very straight-up man-to-man defense, and with the absence of effective passing, the Highlanders have just been running man-to-man against them, and the Mustangs have been able, along with Santos' strength between the pipes, to shut down the Highlander offense. Sue with it now. Knocked out far side. He takes the shot, and it's in. As Sue picks up his 4th goal. Tremlett and Sue both with 4 goals for the Mustangs. 10-1 is the Mustang lead. Gautier back into the face-off circle to take it against Pacini. Highlanders could have some opportunities now with the goalie change. Gautier wins the face-off again. He drives in, spins off of a defender, but loses control of the ball out of his cross. So that goes not quite out of bounds, saved in by Medford now as Shane Doe with the pass here to Owen Rosas. Rosas with the shot, and Rosas with the goal. As they were able to get that one by Alexander Pinto. Score now 10-2, 8-goal lead for the Mustangs, 8:18 remaining in the game, or in the 3rd quarter, I should say. So Highlanders get their 2nd goal of the game. Now Salvato trying to win the face-off. He's unable to as Castro dashing through, takes the ball, gets it to Tremlett. Tremlett with the pass. Nice job by Hickey as he blocks that shot by Liu. Milo Liu looking for his 2nd goal of the game, but blocked there by Hickey. Liu does end up with the ball as he gets it to Tremlett. Tremlett with it now. He will key the offense as Sue comes in. Tremlett on the far side, even with the goal line. 7:40 remaining in the third quarter. Tremlett passes that back to Sue. Sue feeds it top of the attacking zone to Doyos Golden. Doyos Golden driving in. Takes the shot, goes wide, battled for it in the X position, taken away by the Mustangs as Tremlett has it. Tremlett bodying his way inside and fires that one towards the net and in. So Tremlett gets his 5th goal of the game. 11-2, the Mustang lead. 7:11 remains in the third quarter. The Highlanders get a little brightness from a goal. Immediately shut down as Nathan Tremlett just bullying his way towards the net to get open for that shot, just showing his strength. Gauthier once again in the face-off circle, wins it again. Trying, almost lost control, but he's able to track it down. Highlanders again with Gauthier bringing it into the attacking zone. Gets it to Owen Rosas. Rosas and Gauthier, the lone goal scorers for the Highlanders. As Rosas will get it. See the straight man-to-man being played by Medford, and the slightest mistake jumped upon once again Castro, doing an excellent job, the midfielder Castro, as he has been tremendous for the Mustangs in terms of his defense. Nice job by Ryan Willard as he was able to take that one away, and now Austin Pereira with it for the Highlanders. Pereira spins away from his defender back towards the inside. Highlanders will set their offense. Colin Rosas with it, down to Owen Rosas. Owen feeds it off to Pereira. Pereira kept from the inside. Now Shane Doe. Doe will go back to the top to Owen Rosas. As Owen backing away there, trying to find somebody, some way to get in towards the net, and then immediately he loses the ball there upon the contact with his cross. Ball stolen away by James Montello. You just see how the Highlander offense stagnates. They're not finding any way to attack or get through that man-to-man defense of the Mustangs. And then a turnover ensues. And speaking of Sue, there he is. Cooper Sue, he's got 4 goals. Nathan Tremlett, number 12, has 5 goals. And you see Sue attacking there. Sue has a good left-handed shot from that far side. He's been very effective with it. Doyos Golden loves to drive in here to the near side and take the forehand shot. Instead, they get it to Tremlett back in the X position. Tremlett to Sue. Sue takes the shot. That one knocked wide by Hickey. Goes out of bounds. Closest to it as it went out was Medford, so they maintain possession. It's Tremlett. Gets it back out. Sue with it now. Sue, little side shot, little lower shot across the goal mouth. Goes out of bounds. Highlanders were closest to it that time. They will get possession. Nice job that time by the Highlander defense. They were able to turn away Doyos Golden's challenge as well as Tremlett from the X. Willard now out of the defensive end all the way down to Pereira on the run. Pereira, though, had an opportunity, it looked like, to drive in, but instead they'll set the offense. Been a few times it felt like the Highlanders, as they entered the offensive attacking zone, could drive in towards the net, but instead back away to set their offense. But then the offense stagnates once they get the ball and set it up. As you see here, Highlanders working around the outside. Pereira can't find exactly where he needs to go to slash in. Nobody's driving towards the net. Passes are minimal in terms of the offensive attack. You see Gauthier with it there. Nowhere to go as he's bodied off by Sue. Now the pass goes behind the net, stolen away by Medford. As Pereira gets pushed away, but Doe comes away with it. As Doe Goes back to the top to Owen Rosas, but unable to get the ball in time to take the shot, so he's got to back it out and set the offense. Owen Rosas from the top of the attacking zone feeds it out. DiCarlo has it now. DiCarlo from the X position has Gauthier here near side. He will pass it to him. Gauthier, though, trouble handling the pass. And it looks like Medford might come away with it. Ball still rolling on the ground, dribbling along. And Sue is who picks it up and comes away with it. It's Cooper Sue now. 4 goals for Cooper Sue. So he enters the attacking zone. 2:45 remains in the third quarter. Medford leading by 9. Tremlett sneaks back into the X position as Sue begins the attack. Sue switches to the forehand. His inside hand takes the shot, knocked down, taken away by the Highlanders. Tim Jones with it now. Jones into the attacking zone, passes it over here to Gauthier, but Gauthier unable to handle the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover goes to Medford. Two minutes remaining here in the third quarter. As that is out of bounds, Medford was the one. It's Gauthier, a nice defensive job there in the midfield area, able to knock Doyos Golden off of his run. So the Highlanders now have possession in midfield as Gauthier will begin it. Logan will get it into the attacking zone and drop it down to Rosas. Rosas defended very tightly. James Montello is on him. Rosas all the way back to the top of the offensive zone, loses control of the ball for a moment and knocks Montello off. It's going to be an infraction against Owen Rosas there. Turnover to Medford with a minute remaining here in the third quarter. As Castro gets it in midfield. Castro's been excellent in terms of transition as he drives it down and he'll pull it back out. Gives it off to Tremlett. 23 Castro, midfielder, has been really, really good in terms of stopping the Highlander attack defensively as well as transitioning it through midfield. Not an offensive attacker, though, so he comes off. Sue comes in. Sue has the ball. Stephanopoulos, number 2, as well, in there to attack. Here's Doyos Golden. Doyos Golden shot, no good. As Hickey was able to get a foot on that one. Kicked it wide, out of bounds, Medford ball. Montello with it. Strike that. That was Milo Liu with it. Gives it off to Doyos Golden. Doyos Golden over to Sue. Willard did a nice job for a moment to get his cross onto the ball, but now Tremlett back behind at the X position. And we have the end of the quarter as Medford unable to get a goal there with their final possession of the quarter. It's a 9-goal lead for the Mustangs, 11-2 as we move towards the fourth quarter. Don't forget, on Somerville Ed TV, we have available for you all of the spring sports action, but we also have, if you want to go back in time, you can check out some of the great sports action that we've had here on Somerville Ed TV throughout not only this year, but also past seasons as well. We love to open up the vault. Joe Constantine always has great film to put and post on the YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Relive some great memories from Highlander teams of the past. Also, you can relive this past season, the Highlander hockey playoff run. An excellent run that they had in the winter sports season as well. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, mash those buttons for us. We've gotten over our 2,000. We want to keep pushing on to 2,500. We want as many subscribers as possible. We really, really appreciate it. Keep mashing those buttons. Keep calling the friends and relatives. Wake the neighbors. Call the kids and let them know that we've got some great action here on Somerville Ed TV. Highlanders trailing by 9, 11-2 is the lead for the Mustangs. Housekeeping note in terms of the mercy rules. Hate to have to talk about it, but we will here in the second half. Once a team is ahead by 10 goals, the clock rolls continually, even during normal stoppages after goals. So that will be what you will probably see. Highlanders were able to stem that in the third quarter as the goalie change allowed the Highlanders to get a goal past our newer goalie, our younger goalie, Alexander Pinto, for the Mustangs, after Josh Santos was absolutely tremendous in the first half. That was the other difficulty for the Highlanders in that first half. Josh Santos between the pipes, number 10 for the Mustangs. He was tremendous. Highlanders had some opportunities and got some good looks at the net, but they were clean looks without screens in front of Santos. And Santos, very, very technically skilled, was able to get his cross, get his net in front of those shots, picked a lot of them clean out of the air. They went down. They tried to shoot lower as well. They got a couple low shots at Santos as well. He kept a very, very good center of gravity down low, was able to crouch and block those shots as well. So shout out to Josh Santos between the pipes for Medford, as he was tremendous in that first half. Earned himself the second half off because of the tremendous offense combined with that by Medford. Highlanders once again win the face-off. Gauthier trying to feed it here near side to Colin Rosas, but the turnover goes to Medford, but they lose control as well as Gauthier trying to pick it up. And Rosas actually strike that. That's DiCarlo. He'll pick it up for the Highlanders and get it down. Now, out from behind X, there's the opportunity, but it gets closed down so quickly by that Medford defense as they shift and get into good position. Gauthier loads it up from 20 yards out. And that is no good as it goes wide. Closest to it as it went out of bounds was Medford, so Medford will get the ball. So Medford now spinning into the attacking zone. Nice job there by Sue. Got that one off to Milo Liu, but Liu's shot goes high and wide. Strike that. That was Braden Walker's shot. But Walker's shot went high and wide. Cooper Sue, number 3, along with Nathan Tremlett, number 12. They have been the offensive stars for Medford. Tremlett with 5 goals, Sue with 4 goals. Tremlett here in the X position, defended there by Tim Jones. You can see the power that Tremlett has as well. Tremlett basically on his last goal bullied through 2 Highlander defenders and got open for the shot. That's going to be a crease violation there. As Tremlett stepped into the crease, the blue circle around the net is the goal area, is that crease area, and you cannot be stepping into that. He did. So Highlanders will get it on the turnover. See the physicality of Medford as they're able to knock Rosas out of bounds. Colin trying to get through that midfield area, gets forced out by Sue. Again, you see it was Tremlett and Sue who caused that turnover. Sue gives it to Tremlett. Tremlett down low. Liu spins away, puts it down and in. That was a nice job by Milo Liu. Gets his second goal of the contest. He got that ball down low near the goal mouth, faked to the near side, spun back to the middle, and put that one behind Sean Hickey. 12-2 is the Medford lead. Gauthier back into the face-off circle. Another good face-off by Gauthier. Another win in the face-off circle by Gauthier. He breaks in. He's going to go straight towards the net and challenge Pinto, but he shoots that one wide. Highlanders closest to it when it went out of bounds, so Shane Doe will have it for the Highlander possession from the X position. As Doe comes out, tries to find the cutter, he does. That was Pereira, but Pereira could not quite handle it as DiCarlo has it now. DiCarlo harried back there behind the net. And knocked away. Good defensive effort there by Jeremy Morris. As Pinto now with it. Pinto feeds that one forward to Christian Langer. Langer forward to Sue. And Sue breaks into the attacking zone. 10-goal lead for the Mustangs. Sue around behind the net. Passes it out front to Lou. Milo Lou challenged by Hickey. Good job by Sean Hickey. As he stepped out, took down the angle that Milo Lou had to shoot at and forced the errant shot. Now Tremlett has it in the X. Tremlett defended by Tim Jones. Gets it out to Sue. Sue over to Doyos Golden. Doyos Golden, he will just run. He will charge the net, and that's what he's done all day long. And he gets his first successful goal charging the net. He's been doing it all day. Lucas Doyos Golden, his first goal. Makes an 11-goal game, or 11-goal lead for the Mustangs, 13-2. Clock rolls, 7:35 remaining in the game. It's Gauthier, another face-off victory. Driving in, feeds that one off, trying to get it out to Owen Rosas. Rosas was cutting towards the net, pass errant and behind him, out of bounds to Medford. Medford will control with about 7:05 remaining in the game. As Alexander Pinto, their goalie, coming out of the net, gives it off to Sue. Sue down to Tremlett. Tremlett enters the attacking zone and pulls it back to set the offense. Tremlett down to Sue. Sue's got it near side. Medford, of course, taking their time here. They've got the 11-goal lead. Now Langer with it far side, defended by Doe. They get it to Tremlett. Now watch out for Tremlett coming out of the X. Gives that one off. They will reset the offense at the top of the attacking zone. Pancini gives it back to Sue. Medford taking their time here. Holding on to the 11-goal lead, no need to rush. Langer now will attack. He's got Tremlett at the X. He'll take the shot. And as the ball is blocked there, I think Doe got his cross on it, and Gauthier comes away with it. Highlanders quickly counterattacking as Gauthier takes the shot. Goes wide to the near side. Out of bounds, but the Highlanders were closest, so DiCarlo has it. And DiCarlo with the restart. DiCarlo challenged back there by Hayden Butler. There's Owen Rosas with it. Rosas gives it off to Colin. As Colin tries to get it to Shane Doe here, near side, too high for Shane. Out of bounds, goes to Medford, 4:45 remaining in the game. There's Langer with it. Gives it to Sue. Sue will key the offense through the transition into the attacking zone. Defended there by Michael Neonakis. Neonakis will turn him back, but he does get into the attacking zone. Sue feeds Tremlett, near side. Tremlett defended by Jones. Medford taking their time, holding the 11-goal lead. Just want to work the last 4 minutes away here. Tremlett with 5 goals today. He'll feed that one back. Tried to get it to Langer, but Lou ends up with it as Milo Lou saves it from going out of bounds. Lou 2 goals in the game today as well. It's Tremlett. Spins. Tim Jones is ready for that one and defended it very, very well. As Jones does a really good job there, getting it out of the zone, chasing it all the way down. Once it had crossed midfield, it goes over to the Highlanders as Medford unable to keep it in the attacking zone. 3 minutes remains in the game. The Highlanders will have the ball. Rosas chasing down one of the balls. Collin will bring it in for the Highlanders. Long pass, too far. And are we going to get another restart, an actual restart where it went out of bounds? That's what we're going to do. After Collin had chased it all the way down, he tried to pass it back to Pereira, but that was actually not where the restart should have happened. So now the restart has officially occurred. Pereira back at X. 2:25 remains in the game. Highlanders with the ball, trailing 13-2. Pereira spins out of X, tries to get it through there, but knocked out of his cross. Picked up momentarily by Medford as Langer's trying to get a hold of it there. And coming away with it is going to be number 13 for just a moment. The ball just dribbling everywhere out there, but Dias Golden able to come away with it. Dias Golden now. Minute 50 remaining in the game. Medford with the ball. They will set up their offense. Maybe a last gasp there for the Highlander offense unless they can cause some sort of turnover here. Medford just counting down the last minute and a half. And the turnover might happen. No, saved from going out of bounds. Rowan Maywalt got that. As that shot there by Langer blocked by Hickey. Good job by Sean. Ball picked up from the dribble there by Braden Walker. His shot too high, out of bounds. Medford was closest. So they will key the restart here as Maywalt, with a minute remaining, brings it in. Dias Goulden gives it over to Sue. Sue immediately has Gauthier on him. Sue with the shot, Hickey with the block. Sue, though, able to pick it up behind the net. 40 seconds remaining. Sue drops it behind the net to Maywalt. Maywalt out front. And ball into the crease. Hickey will control it. Highlanders, one last shot with the offense. 20 seconds remaining if they can get it downfield. Ryan Willard to midfield with it. Chase down here. Rosas trying to get a hold of it. As Collin goes down, kind of smothers the ball as he went down to the ground. Clock rolls, and that will do it for this game as Medford comes away with the victory 13-2. Medford moves their record to 7-1. They remain undefeated in the GBL. Highlanders drop to 2-4 on this season as your Highlander goal scorers, Owen Rosas and Logan Gauthier. Shout out to Logan as well. He was absolutely perfect in the face-off circle, did not lose a single face-off throughout the game. But unfortunately, the Highlanders unable to take advantage of those possessions as the Medford defense very, very stout. Nathan Tremlett, 5 goals in the game. Cooper Sue, 4 goals in the game for the Mustangs. Congratulations to the Mustangs for their victory. Thank you very much for watching at home. Thank you, Joe Constantine, on camera and production. I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching Somerville Highlander Boys Lacrosse on Somerville Ed TV.